Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush but paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Oh, fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thee at thy word. Yet if thou swearst, thou mayst prove false. At lovers' perjuries they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay that thou wilt woo. House, not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. Therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove myself more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst her, I was where my true love's passion. Therefore, pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips...
Oh, do not swear by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love should prove likewise variable.
Then what shall I swear by?
Oh, do not swear at all. But if thou swearst, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
Oh, my heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I do not joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too ill-advised, too sudden, too like the lightning which shall cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night.
Oh,
as sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thou mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Would you withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Juliet! I hear a noise within. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed moon. Being but night, I am afeard that all this is but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Madam! Anon, I come. But if thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee. Madam! By and by I come, to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow will I send.
Oh, so thrive my soul.
1,000 times, good night.
1,000 times the worse to want of thy life. Love goes toward love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo! For a falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again. Bondage is hoarse and cannot speak aloud, else would I tear the cave where echo lies, and make her airy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo's name. Romeo!
It is my soul that calls upon my name. Oh, how sweet do lovers' tongues sound at night, like the gentlest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
My dear?
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
At the hour of 9.
I will not fail. For 'tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Well, then let me stay, till thou canst remember it.
I shall forget having thou still stay, remembering how I love thy company.
Then I shall still stay, so that thee still forget, forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. And yet no farther than a wanton's bird would she doth let hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves. And with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving jealous of his liberty.
Would I were that bird.
Sweet, so would I. And yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep is in thine eye, and peace in thy breast. Would I were asleep in peace, so sweet to rest. Hence I will go to my ghostly father's cell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell. Good morrow, father.
Benedici, what dearly tongue so sweet saluteth me? Ah, young son, it does use his tender head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Care keeps his watch in every old man's eye, and where care lodges, sleep will never die. But where unbruised youth with unstuffed brain doth couch his limbs, the golden sleep doth reign. Therefore my earliness doth me assure, thou art uproused by some distemperature. Or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been to bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin, wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father, no. I forgot that name and that name's woe.
That's my good son, but where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee, ere thou ask it me again. I've been feasting with mine enemy, where on sudden one hath wounded me that's by me wounded. Both are remedies within thy holy help and psychic lie. I bear no hatred, blessed man, for lo, my intercession likewise steads my foe.
Be plain, good son. Be plain, good son. In homely thy drift, riddling confession's fine, but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know that my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. So mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and both combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage. What and when and how we met, we wooed, we exchanged a vow. I'll tell thee as I pass, but this I pray that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline that thou didst love so dear so soon forsaken? Men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline. How much salt water thrown away in waste, to season's love that of it doth not taste. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears, my old groans bring yet in mine ancient years. Love, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit, an old tear that is not washed off yet. Neither there was thyself, and these woes thine. Thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. And art thou changed? Pronounce the sense then. Women may fall when there is no strength in men.
Thou chidst me oft for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving people mine.
And badst me bury love.
In a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide not. For she whom I love now doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Oh, she knew well. Her love did read by writ and could not spell. But wait. Come, young waverer, come. In one respect I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happily prove to turn your family's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that much path.